such a blast with this game last week that we went over by like 12 minutes. I'm going to take advantage of that, though. My wife has been on a business trip to Las Vegas for like the past week and a half. She gets back today, a little bit before I finish stream, so I'm going to wrap 12-ish minutes early. This game's super good, though. I think it's my favorite iteration on the Deus Ex / Bioshock genre that I've seen so far. Bioshock Infinite was super solid, but this has more like RPG elements of Deus Ex. Seems less broken than Deus Ex, although we'll see how upside down the difficulty curve actually is in the end. It is shocking to me that this is made by the Dishonored devs. It's like an order of magnitude better than Dishonored. And I like Dishonored too. I like Dishonored as well. I also like Dishonored 2. Now, Propagable was saying last time, like, well, this game came out after Dishonored, so maybe this was them reaching their final form with this, like, sort of gameplay loop. So I gotta give them major props for, like, figuring that out. We'll wait for this to load. Last we left off, there's a phantom in the hallway outside. I built some turrets that I can bring with me to go kill it. I might go ahead and do that to start. Let me get my keyboard within reaching distance so I can quick save. Never like back through here, right? Oh yeah, I had to do some bullshit to get up here. Can't see for shit. Like out through this hallway? There's a hallway near here with the... that door, that's where we're going. Some way to get me into the DLC. Naked Edit is a standalone thing on the voting system, or as a sub-block, either works. Phantom I'm thinking about is down this way, isn't it? Unless this might be a new area since it just popped up like that. I thought this was backtracking, but maybe it wasn't. Alright, well, let's, out of an abundance of caution...
Debug build version 0.7.6.
Gotta wait on my flashlight to come back. An excellent standalone story. That's cool. Yeah, previously I was in a hallway that was like up on the top of the screen, so I don't think I've actually been in this room before. We'll see what we can find. Hey, pinball tables.
Scanning target, no type of material detected.
Thanks, turret friend. I think I'm increasingly enjoying the genre. This thing I can call it is like horror adjacent. Like it has some scary stuff, occasional jump scares, but it's not like fundamentally a horror game. Bioshock 1 is like that. Bioshock 2 not so much. Not the same man I was 2 years ago. Talos 1 has a way of changing you, rebuilding you into a better person. Arrested and convicted of the 2029 Red Square attacks, which killed 32 people. All 4 men were sentenced to death. Just weeks from his execution, Petrov was approached by tech giant TranStar. The company offered him a second chance. As part of a new program called the TranStar Volunteer Initiative, Petrov was given the opportunity to work as a human test subject in exchange for a commuted sentence. Interesting. System Shock 2? Yeah. System Shock 2 is like... Bioshock is the spiritual successor to System Shock, right? Works. I think I've heard System Shock 1 hasn't aged very well, and System Shock 2 has aged a little bit better in comparison. Shoot. Inventory space. King's and Way Sparkling Wine cures fear. I don't think I noticed that before. That's great. More like Prey, I see. You think it has aged well? Fair enough. I'll leave this here in case I find a recycler soon. Crumpled paper. This is the darkest area I've been in the game so far. The first one, not so much. I see. Yeah, it's a little camera following me. That's great.
Ready to scan.
Lemon peel. Seems potentially bad, whatever's in there. An F5.
Attitude adjustment required. Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Ow. Turret, I love you, but you were not helpful in that encounter. So I'm going to need you to step it up a little bit. Work on your detection algorithm. .9mm bullets. Very good. Luke is no contrabandist. I don't know why he has the goods that he has. I'll show you where he keeps them at Ferris Fair. You want his goods, you look that way with me. Evgeny. Huh. Oh, it's one of the volunteers. Prison volunteers. Let's go. God damn it.
Attitude adjustment required.
Attitude adjustment? I mean, no kidding.
Target. No alien material detected. Diagnostic check. Verbose. IFF. Nominal. Power load. Nominal. Actuators.
IFF not doing so great.
Handling error. Please contact engineering.
Maybe it is broken. Doesn't let me repair it though, so I don't know.
Eradicator Autotroid version 0.7.6 online.
Got pomegranate moonshine, udon noodles. There are two evasive and didn't stay in lines of stuff. Okay, I was actually about to ask, like, is there actually a problem with this turret?
Ready to scan.
I was under the impression, as long as it didn't give me a repair option, that it was fine. Well, these things are much better at dealing with phantoms than they are with baby mimics, so...
Deploying. Scanning target. No alien material detected.
That's what we'll call it. See, that one, it stood right in front of it for a second. I don't know. it's possible that there's an issue. Oh, is this the max stack? Oh, okay. Might have been under it that time? Okay.
Ready to scan.
Doo-doo. 9mm bullets. Disruptor batteries. I may as well try to grab the stuff that's in there in case I already have a stack of some of this stuff, right? I'm gonna be set on bullets for a little bit at least. Wide field of view, it wrecks them. Yeah. Force open, leverage 3. Shit. I need leverage 3. Because this is one... Can recycler grenades take out doors as well, or no? I was kind of sad when we discovered recyclers as a way to get around fridges and stuff. Kind of means leverage 3 is not necessary, it just saves you those grenades. Frayed wire. Do I have any praxis right now? Can I upgrade my inventory? Size. I need one more. Okay. There's a glitch where they can move doors. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to cheat. I'm gonna be able to see down here. That's exciting. That's less exciting. That's why that's turned off. Sorry, Mr. Turret. What is the wire that's touching? It's making everything all electric-y. I don't know if that's something I can repair. It's possible I can't. That's cool. We got a bunch of ammo coming down here, so it wasn't a waste. Oh god. Supposed to lure him over this way, probably. Hence the electrified floor. Poltergeist, huh? Oh god, that's scary. Let me get the heart rate monitor back on. Can I make a bunch of noise? Not with that thing, maybe with the shotgun. Hold up. Because the Typhon lure has to be somewhat close to them to get their attention, right? That explains why there's a little puzzle in here, though. Must have some kind of like cloaking thing going on.
Ready to scan. Error log submitted.
Where'd you go, friend? Spooky, spooky. I can figure out where it is. It's pretty scary. Oh, it's got like some telekinesis powers. Come on. Come on, friendo. Come here. Turret might not be able to do anything to these guys.
Error log submitted.
Yeah, let me turn on the heart rate monitor real quick. This thing is doing it. My first time encountering one of these. Okay. It's back. Keep coming to me. I wonder if my turret is like blocking it from getting closer to me. And I got smushed. That's okay. We'll keep trying. I really think I'm supposed to lure it into the bathroom so that I can shock it, but it's not really following me through the door here for whatever reason. I'll also give a shot at glue cannoning it. Dude, where are you at, friend? Great. Perfect. Wow. Don't let it sneak up on you. Alright, so I think I'm going to try to get my turret out of the room, because I think the turret might be keeping it from following me. Just to clarify though, like if I threw a Typhon lure in here, it needs to see the lure to follow me, doesn't it? That's my name. I'm Morgan. It's really cool enemy design though. Super into it. Okay, it does a bunch of damage if you're near it though when you're hitting it. It's not ideal. You can probably shoot it up though after I glue it. Hey, alright. Well, not great in terms of like resources used, but it can be killed.
Adjustment required.
Not the way I was supposed to kill it, I think, but it still died. Damages you by bonking you into the ceiling. I guess I never saved coming in here, okay. So there's a door that I can't force open. I don't have resources. Supposed to. Well, it was conspicuous that I could electrocute that floor and it did nothing but damage me, right? I'm pretty sure that was at least an intended solution. If it wasn't the intended solution. Hey, pomegranate moonshine. Value. You got wrecked from all the way out here. I didn't need to bring you along, did I? You are useless against poltergeists, turns out.
Log submitted.
Powered door. Because suit integrity is damage reduction. It's not just extra health above and beyond my health, right? I guess I've got resources that I need to save for the final boss fight. I'm not using on covering my suit integrity. Only have 8 of them. I mean, it's basically 0, right? The damage reduction amount scales up with the amount of armor you have. That's all the food in here. It all makes sense. Where did I set down my dum-dum? There it is. Come on, dum-dum. Let's go. The higher it is, the more damage reduction. Sure. But I came through here. Is it like a vent somewhere nearby? Keep it high, sure. Yeah, it's hard because I know that if I am diligent enough, I could go find a robot that heals me to full. I gotta turn the power on to turn this back on, but then I need to find a way to get over the electricity floor. I didn't see anything that would let me mess with the electricity floor. I think there was a phantom up here. This is where I thought I was heading out to a while ago.
Eradicator Auto-Touring version 0.7.6 online. Scanning target. No alien.
Now we find out if the turret is busted. I don't know. I think the turret's busted. I don't know why. I think it has been since I brought it out with me.
Vital signs critical.
There was the one mimic that like stood right in front of the turret and it didn't respond, and I was like, So I just wasted some repair on it too. That's too bad. So maybe turrets do work on Poltergeist. I don't want to reload that whole section and do it again without wasting spare parts on it, but...
Attitude adjustment required.
I'm just gonna leave you behind because you're useless to me. Makes me sad, but... I wonder why that particular one is busted. Maybe some bug with the repair protocol or something. Let's go back to Fabrication. That's where I left the other turret. Error. I'm not allowed to go back in there now? That's lame. There's stuff I didn't do still in there. I thought I originally got in this room through like a vent somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. I could also mess around with turning the power back on and see if I can find a way out. That's the thing that's sparking that's causing all the difficulty, but I feel like this doesn't look like an interactable for me to fix, right? Oh, you know, I've got a guess. I'm gonna try something here. Maybe I can glue it before I turn it on. First I was like, I'll use the glue to make little platforms for me to jump out. I'm like, wait, no, let's not do that. Let's try something else. I think that's cutting it. Is there another sparky thing that's touching the water here? I think that's the only one. Guess I could make a little bridge early. There's no way this is the intended mechanic, but if it works, that will be funny. Does this game have any issues with registering a maximum amount of glue bubbles on the ground? Alright, let's see if this works. I don't think it will, but I think the electricity down here like arcs around in a way that will make this not function the way I want it to. Oh my god, it totally works. That's hilarious. I love it. I also used it to get to that powered door from before. Awesome. So that ought to get me to some more stuff here. That's the other side of this door. Got it. Which I could have forced open with leverage. I know, right? No, I kind of love that that worked. I feel like they could have made the electricity arc so much that it did like AoE damage. Force you to use whatever the intended solution was. I don't think that's the way you were supposed to do that. I think there's something you could find that you could glue to turn off the sparking, would be my guess. New computer. Oh, it's just a security station. Nothing special. Okay. Disruptor, stun gun, fabrication plan. There's one fabrication plan that I'm here for. Platform off sticky bombs in the original Deus Ex. Nice. I hear tickety-tickety sounds. Email. New keycard. Key code. Ask Chief Eldar to send a team to do a quick once-over. Premises, ensure you're absolutely safe during the next shift. Oh, let's read from the bottom. We need more support. The volunteers are agitated, more than usual. This morning, 16 threatened to bash my head in if I didn't let him out to stretch his legs. Safety of both our volunteers and our security staffs are number one priority. Volunteers quarters access unlock. There's something in here or very close to me. Okay, man, you can do it. Can I use the jetpack thing in order to negate falling damage by activating it before I hit the ground? Is that a thing? Alright, this is where we started the session. Maybe the other turret is less broken. If I can find it. Mitch Ivers locked, no password found. Hack 2. I'm thinking my nice little extra turret is just gone. Oh wait, nope.
Scanning target. No target.
Hopefully it's not busted like the other one. That's a fun sound.
Initializing.
Whoa, what are you...
Additive adjustment.
What the fuck?
Eradicator auditory version 0.7.6. Online.
What the fuck is that thing? That's new. No me gusta. Let me try to pull back my turret that fell through the floor for some reason. Maybe I just saved in a place that made the game stress out. I don't know.
Error not Fabricator Autoturret version 0.7.6 online.
Save you there for a sec. That's the thing down there. Do you see it?
Debug build version 0.7.6 for both.
It can fly. Wonderful.
Alien threat detected.
Does it like magnetically take my turret away from me? That's crazy. What the hell is your deal? Okay. That thing is really cool. What an enemy. Alright, I'm gonna die, but I'll try something different this time. Try not to let it use its magnet thing? It's like a beholder mimic that magnetically sucks turrets into its body. Man, I was like, man, I've found a way to play this game that's makes it kind of easy. You just carry a turret with you everywhere. It's like, nope, there are several enemies that don't give a shit about that.
Error log submitted. Eradicator Autoturret version 0.7.
Alright, let's try something different here.
Online.
Shit. I was trying to bring it down with me and then set it down to shoot it while it was distracted.
Eradicator Autoturret version 0.7. Deploying. Alien threat detected.
Okay, so it can EMP also. I don't think it can do anything by itself. I think if its turrets are disabled, I guess it can throw EMPs at you, which are bad.
Autoturret version 0.7.
Alright, let's try some different strategy. We're gonna learn how to fight this thing. Hey, welcome back, Scarf.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
That guy was fun. Wow, that's a lot of organs. Don't even think about tickling that ganglion. Alright. Doo-doo. Come on, give me the Praxis crafting thing in here, please. Or at least have a recycler. I think there's got to be a recycler in here, right? It's the fabrication area. Save now that I've used all of my shotgun ammo. Oh, this game is pretty great. Tech is proprietary. Your ideas are confidential. I've seen that one before. Frederick Steele. Alright. Keycard hype. Oh, hey. Enter password. Boo. Here's one. About time. I got so much shit I need to get rid of. I wouldn't even believe. Auto sort. Yes, please. Sweet. Now I have more stuff in here that I want to grab, so let's do a quick pass. I love how the mimics like break apart into tons of pieces and they can all be looted. That's really awesome that like you run into 2 new enemies in this area, and both of them there's no fanfare, there's no cutscene. You just kind of run into it and you're like, oh god. Okay, that's a thing. Got it. Okay, disruptor stun gun. Mobilizes security threats by delivering a short-range electric current which is able to knock out human targets, temporarily disrupt electronic devices. It's not that exciting. Can I make shotgun ammo yet? Not yet. Alright, we'll deal with what we got for now. 101 pistol bullets is pretty good. We got a recycler down here. Really need Praxis thing. Decontamination. This is a good idea. Oh, what's this? Post-it note. Door actuators are wonky. Come see me if you need in. Let me see if I can get my potentially less useless turret out here. Tina Snow. Let's go. Morgan Yu, friend to the turrets. Oh, right. Decontamination chambers can basically work as loading screens, which I think is cool. Like, they're very flavorful, it makes sense. Storage. Lots of explosive containers. Sure, that's good. Unpowered door. I mean, it's made out of glass? No, it's special glass. Infinity glass. What's the repairable thing back here? Oh, the dead turret. This is the thing we saw from up top. Control panel. Oh, here's a free recycler. Or I just walked in a circle. I just walked in a circle. Got it. Elevator. Probably get into this office, right? Graves' office. Oh, you're a purple one, that's right. I got the other thing. I'm enjoying it very much. It is the favorite game that I've played in this genre so far, I think. From a mechanical perspective, I think I really, really like Bioshock Infinite. It's a story. The Fly. Poems by William Blake. Where this is a clue to the password. Invoking Neuromod fabrication licenses. Cancel. You may continue fabricating Neuromods under current license. Class 1000 clean room. Operate doors with caution. Email. Exotic materials. Where do you think it comes from? You're sitting in the station's largest store of it, and you haven't wondered why it is they have us subjected in our frontal lobes? You're brilliant, Graves. You have the mind of an engineer. The use never struck you until you saw that report from Psychotronics. Oh. 4 neuromods here in the test labs. You received 4, signed for 4, and there are 4 in our secured storage. Saying you shipped 7, I advise you to take it up with security and your delivery personnel. Huh. The exotic materials thing is super interesting. There's a couple directions they could be taking that right now. Seems bad. The ominous music is part of what tipped me off.
Deploying.
Graves, EMP charge. Spare parts, burnt circuit board. Bourbon. All comes from them. Get it out now. Exotic materials. Non-terrestrial. I like how there's like some spelling mistakes on the whiteboards and stuff. It's pretty... At last. Oh, I'm so pumped. It has all come to this.
Running checks. SimLab secure.
Head back to the
Well,
thing
except
with
for
that
Igwe,
now.
but he'll be up all night. Speaking of up, did you see the photos of his daughter Maya?
But that's not his daughter. It's his wife.
Are you kidding me?
No, she died. Well, when Igwe was younger. It's in his records.
Christ, you've seen his records?
Yeah. During the security checks, looking for those red flag psychs that the brass is up in arms about. Apparently, came home, found her dead on the floor. Aneurysm. Spend your life studying the brain. The brain takes its toll. With everything else going on at the time, with the shaming.
Christ.
He already said that, but I don't think he heard you. He's not looking at this station, that's for sure.
Yes, please. All the neuromods. All of them. Okay, so it needs 3 exotics. It needs some of everything. Keep that in mind. Yeah. I'm just gonna put myself in a really bad situation and dump all the rest of my resources. I might leave it a little bit. Try to get to like... keep at least like 4 metal, I think. So that's my... resource I need the most of, or have the least of. Excuse me. No, I really don't want to make ammo with the machine. Probably could even just burn through all of my exotic mats. It's hard to screw yourself. Well, at least seems like you can win with melee if you're super careful. Okay. 9 neuromods. Very good. Now I can do anything. What am I going to do? I have to think and plan ahead. Duration of well-fed, don't care. Physician, effectiveness of medkits, don't care. Hacking, I do care. I can only get one of the 2. Pair 3 lets you fortify turrets. Yeah, I'll leave them floating. We did that a couple times in Deus Ex. You have to leverage 2. Gunsmith could be good. How many upgrade kits am I sitting on? 5? Potentially get some value out of that. Inventory space I should probably just grab while it's cheap. Or cheap to me. Non-standard tech weapons. Stamina cost of wrench attacks down. Eventually I think I want the wrench damage tree, but it's low priority for me at the moment. Firearms increase damage to security weapons. Increase your health to 115 and your stamina. Run, sneak, and climb faster. Jump incredibly high. See that being useful eventually. Natural lifespan increases by 25, 50, 75 years. That's cool. Combat focus. Combat focus is an activated ability, is that right? Seems like that's potentially pretty OP. Walk around without making noise. Sprint without making noise. Upping sneak attack I could see being useful. Well, let's keep looking at progression-based stuff. I don't think we... Have we seen anything that's required repair 3 for progression? I wasn't sure if you need that for turning on some machines or it's mostly just for fortifying turrets. Definitely seen some hacking 2 locations. We'll just let the rest of it float for now. Yo. Transfer junk. And this stuff. Could have sworn I did, but I don't remember now. Eventually, though, there can be something that requires repair 3. Okay, very cool. We were all donezo with that room, but I'll pop in really quick again just to make sure. Looks pretty done. Back up here, that makes sense. You come with me, please. Make sure I'm not missing anything else out here. I think I'm done. Let me check the map. Fabrication. I think turning on all doors didn't open that thing that needed a special code. And I don't think I can guess the code from the fly poem, right? I'll head back to it real quick and then we'll move on. Hard gated, right? So I like getting to stuff early if I can, though. There it goes.
required.
That's a lot of exotic material. It's like you just got this upgrade and or this recipe, and if you didn't have necropsy, we'll throw you a bone. But I think I don't have enough metal to make any more anyway. Got our summer monsoons going on here in Los Alamos, so make it a power flicker. Try to keep an eye on it. I never finished killing this guy, did I? So I had the whack turret. I don't see him. Maybe I did. Oh, shit. Rude. Rude AF. Welcome, volunteers. Love that. Hey, hack 2. Operation. It's like a carnival version of this game that was really hard. Oh god, I have to go twice. Did not know that was a thing. That's a neat way to handle failure, take some damage. Still really like that minigame. Volunteer testing. Great.
Deploying. Eradicator auto turret version.
So what is hacking it if I'm already controlling it too? So we'll find out. Superfluous, maybe? Yeah, I like the way they did the hacking minigame. Like, the early game is really easy, kind of prepares you for adding some difficulty to it. You have a tendency to just beat the clock. That's cool. That's hard to pull off. I hear a friend. For liberal definitions of the word friend.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.7.6 online.
Don't shoot me, please. That's what I said not to do, dude. Busted computer. Mate and 2. Nice. Oh, great. Electric asshole. You gonna keep shooting him, buddy? No, you check for updates? Maybe he like makes a... Oh, that's why it wasn't working. I see. So we need to glue bomb him first. That's fun. Oh, there's all these different variations of the enemies we've already met too. Like, it's the 3D model thing where we gotta get as much value as we can out of the model and its animation kit, so let's add elemental variations to stuff. So it's not gonna do it. Whoa, don't quick save. I think this was the right one. Let's see if I can like thoroughly glue this guy or not.
Version 0.7.6 online. Alien threat detected.
Yeah, so this time I got threat detected even though the mimic was like behind cover, right? So I still don't know what was wrong with that other turret a while ago, but
Scanning target. No target material detected.
come here, man.
Sensor reset.
Come back out. You know you want to. Have this thing be as far away from the baddie as we possibly can.
Ready to scan.
Where is he? Come on out.
Scanning target. No alien material detection.
Come on, big guy. Come on out. I don't insta-shoot my guy.
Vital signs critical.
Okay, well that gives me a better idea of how to handle that guy. We'll give that one more try now. It looks like repeatedly repairing the turret's not the way to go. I've now run into 3 consecutive enemies that are turret resistant. So I gotta find out some other way to deal with them, right? So everything's probably weak against a certain attack. Sneak attack for 150% damage, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that with, like, recyclers. Pretty awesome. Oh, electric mimic, too. Gross. Super gross. Keep shooting. That went much better. Cool. Save. I lost my turret, but not before it did some damage. You asshole, get back here. You think you're cute, but you're not. Ooh, what are those minerals? This is patient testing, right? Volunteer testing. Medical bay. Anti-rad fabrication plan. Hey, a free healer.
Requesting new operator.
Really like to find a shield one.
Star Pyramid 490 medical class operator ready to deploy.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day.
Oh, if only you
This
knew.
will only take a moment. Good as new. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
Baseball glove. Lots of those in this facility. A lot of TranStar baseball fans. It's over here. That's a good sound. Asshole. What's up with this? Surgery console, neural scan, patient connectomy. Must be updated in a recent neural scan in order to perform a successful optoregressive neurotomy. Oh, is this like respecking? Surgical procedures. Extract the designated neuromod from the subject, turning the subject's memory to a period before the extracted neuromod was installed. Subject may be confused upon awakening from their optoregressive neurotomy. Okay.
Hello, volunteer. My name is Bianca Goodwin.
Hey, sir.
I'm the volunteer and guest liaison aboard Talos 1. I wanted to be the first person to congratulate you when you woke. On behalf of everyone at TranStar, well done and thank you. I'm sure you feel disoriented. This is because you've just experienced a medical procedure known as optoregressive neurotomy. For the next few hours, you might have trouble with fine motor skills or recalling details. More importantly, your memory of the tests is completely gone. But don't worry. I want you to know your willing participation was a big success. It's already yielding
Sorry, one sec.
valuable information for our scientists and engineers.
Oh, good.
So, please, rest easy for now. Once you feel well enough, I'll come by to conduct your exit interview. See you soon. Hello, volunteer. My name is Bianca Goodwin. I'm the volunteer and guest liaison.
Everything's fine. You didn't just lose all your memories.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Neuromods are like GFs from Final Fantasy VIII, right? Let me see if I can bring like a body into that thing. I'm sure there are some lying around out here somewhere. Disruptor stun gun for free. Oh, that's cool. Knock out human targets. Type in more resistance, can still be temporarily stunned. Product devices will be temporarily disabled. Destroyed by the disruptor. Cool. I thought so. Cut your shit, man. Oh, let me get your organs. I think that carrying bodies is slow, as it should be. Alright, well, I'm discouraged from carrying a turret with me all the time. But I might still try to find one if I'm in an area that has enemies I know can work with it. Don't think this is gonna work. No patient. Everyone on here has to have neuromods, right? I could just get all of their neuromods from them if I bring every single person in the station to this room. Try the neural scan, maybe. A patient. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, game. Sorry for having an idea. Just my busted turret friend. New door through here. Hey, there's another one. Sitting on 4. I need... Oops. I need 6 for hacking 3. Let's do gunsmith, I think. I can get those weapon upgrade kits out of my inventory. Or I could get more inventory space again. Ooh, hard call. Hard call. We could try to take stuff that's super cheap. I bet combat focus is really useful. Any game that has a slow time power is like, this will help you if you're bad at the shooty part. Go with this one. Upgrade kits are... Thought I had like 4 of them. Am I blind all of a sudden? Oh, they're at the bottom, they're green, okay. Let's do the pistol. Maximum firepower achieved. Sneaking and zooming. Range before firepower falls off. Magazine capacity. You look at my other options here. Shotgun. Oh, wow. Reload speed. I feel like reload speed is better than ammo capacity in a lot of cases. I guess it depends on whether your full clip is enough to kill an enemy or not, right? Cool. There, we got something combat oriented. Probably gonna get the sneaking upgrades at some point. Just quality of life improvement, right? White noise. Perceptions of imperceptions. Often called white noise due to the telltale spot said to be like static in the victim's eyes. White noise isn't just a medical condition. More than the wild, almost witch doctor-like claims of psychic ability. Disenfranchisement. Says the victim can never have a neuromod, nor can their brain be mapped. It's the end of everything that is about a person. Who's Transtar to decide? Let the meta-biological caste system of the human race? I've said this several times, but I really like the way they drip feed the lore of the setting to you. There's a couple important lore objects that are duplicated to make sure that you saw them. But they don't, like, set up the game loop that you're forced to walk through them, right? Nobody pops up on the screen and explains everything. This is probably a good idea to come out this way. Already read about noetic fields. Oh, I know where this is. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, that's the bugged wrench icon. That's right. So I might be done over here, but just do one quick pass, make sure I didn't miss anything obvious, and we'll get on with it. Skill recorder. Ah. She can play the bass pretty well, not the piano so much. Why do you both have banana peels and baseball gloves in your pockets? That's a really weird thing for you both to have. I did just pick up Hack 2. Yeah, I see what you mean about calibrating it so that you always feel like you're pushing it. Again, fantastic. Another decontamination exercise. What do you think they found? Turn on. Items reserved for recording purposes only. I've been through that door before, and there's nothing particularly special up there. I wonder how many like secrets they hide high up. That was one thing I really liked about Human Revolution. If you picked up the thing that gave you the higher jump height, there are all sorts of little secrets all over the place. Possibly nothing. Not in this room anyway. Right? That is a light. Oh wow. Been a minute since we've been here. New Phantom. Shit. I was dodging it in time. Popstar. Alright, does the map show places I haven't been to? Been almost everywhere. I haven't fully explored back here. I don't know that I can. So I won't stress about it too much right now. I love the gameplay progression of the... Oh, that's cool. You can see your character's whole shadow. Nice. I like the gameplay progression of the phantoms being like unkillably scary to... Yeah, just pop a few pistol shots at him, you'll be fine. It might have been the phantom that was up here that I never got a chance to kill. Alright. Well, we're done up here, so... We want to go back towards the start of the game and get the escape pod key. Make sure I didn't leave behind any like hack locations or repair locations. It's another phantom. Shit. You tell I like this game if I'm wanting to do all the side stuff, right? Oof, those guys are nasty. Can I bring a turret? Because turrets do help with the purple ones. I think I left at least one living turret behind back here. Oh. Totally not a loading screen. Where did I set it though? Well, I think the big problem with Human Revolution had to do with the beginning of the game and lots of reloading. I think I'll be reloading a lot less in this one, which is nice. I mean, I am reloading occasionally, but I made a bad decision early on to try to go for Ghost. And Ghost isn't super fun in that game until you have a bunch of augments to make it easier for you to sneak around. I thought I still had a living one at the top of a room around here. I'll find it. I want to bring it because it's going to ultimately save a bunch of like resources. Right here, maybe? Yeah, up top in here. That's where my buddy is. Can I jump up there, though? That's the other way I could have gone around and then used leverage instead of making the little bridge out of glue. Sure. Don't go through the bathroom. Through here. Totally worth it, guys. Don't worry. This is all to save, like, 30 pistol ammo. Wait, did it, like, fall down? But it was up top there. It's not that one. I had one that was, like, pointing down in this room. Maybe it despawned? It's a bummer. It's a super bummer. Alright, well I might just have to burn some parts and repair one of the busted ones. Guess I'll go ahead and take advantage of the recycler while we're here. A little bit of metal, not a lot. Popstar. Bellinis. Lemon pie. Cafe cars. Jellied eels. Big Bang candy. Medkits give some metal. That's interesting that Typhon lures are made with the exotic material. Does that make sense? Ooh, I really want to convert to Q-beam cells, but I kind of want to see what the Q-beam is before I get rid of it, you know? And, well, I'm not really... I might use the disruptor. 813 cells is a lot. Hard call. Alright, I got hack 2 now. This might be the suit repair thing. Sweet.
Requesting new operator. TranStar Civil 495 Science Class Operator ready to deploy.
Hey Cal, how you doing?
Please stand clear of aperture.
Oh, what's a science operator? I actually don't know what this guy does. I haven't built one before. I can't use them right now? Okay. Maybe they restore psychic power once I get access to that later. I know, right? I super dig it, Cal. It's very good so far. I have basically nothing but positive things to say about it. Other than that, I wish Neuromods and weapon upgrade kits didn't share upgrade materials with ammo and other things. Okay. How about that stealth, maybe? 3. Mostly wanted for stealth 2 and eventually the sneak attack upgrades. Got a small amount of enthusiastic press. Still trying to find, like, I walked in here and it showed me the turret, right? With full health and everything. Must have gotten wrecked some other way. Oh well. I've got spare parts. Maybe the reason that other turret wasn't working is because it needed to be hacked. Like, it wasn't hostile to me, but it also wasn't friendly to me or something. That was lucky.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Hello. That shouldn't have been the case. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. That loops back in that way. We want to go this way. Back through decontamination. I should always shoot them, basically. I see. Yeah, bugged broken, now like it needs to be repaired broken. Marty, you are not a graceful kitty. Please be careful. You have brain issues, Marty. Your balance is all fucky. Oh god, sorry. It's a robocollar. Look at all the glue from forever ago when I was trying to, like, use it to platform around. Okay, can it shoot over the railing is the question. Through the gaps in the railing. It doesn't want to. Hello. So maybe I can hack it while it's glued on the ground or something? Some circumstances? Well, that didn't go great. I guess if I hack it, will it shoot enemies other than Typhon, like robots, operators?
Ready to scan. Scanning target. No alien material detected. Vital signs critical. Ready to scan.
You handle that, turret. You got it. You're a strong, beautiful turret. You don't need no stable surface to stand on. Tilt alarm. I've got 15 medkits. I can burn one. Assuming the next boss doesn't require me to have 15 medkits to beat it. Oh, hey. Level 3 hacking. I didn't leave myself any floating mods, did I? No, of course not. So didn't we technically see the code to this in the video? I think somebody said that in chat when we were watching it. I can't replay that cutscene, can I? Audio logs, keys, plans, research. Don't think I can. Oh, I could replay it in her office. It's a long walk, so I'll just look it up. Prey 2017 Neuromod safe code. Thanks. The stuff in there isn't particularly busted. Reactivator? Oh. 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 Random drop. Still don't have psychic powers. Escape cottage key is hidden up here? Are you serious with that? Oh wow, could I have gotten this forever ago if I knew it was here? Sorry, Morgan, not sure how you manage this. I can't let you have this key card. Trust me, you'd regret it. Oh, yikes.
That's unfortunate. We'll have to improvise. Meet me back in the foyer. Your office isn't safe.
Really interested to see what Alex's deal is. It's cool. Shit, I keep missing the transcribe option, so it's too late.
Get out. Just too late.
Graves, are you still in fabrication?
The receptor molecules. exotic neurotransmitters. We didn't synthesize them. And there's no terrestrial source.
Graves, don't do anything drastic. You know me. You know I always have a contingency plan.
We've been shoving it into our skulls. It all comes from them. But you never...
I'm going to send someone to help you.
I need to get this out now. Oh God, but the Neuromods, they can still be fabricated.
Graves, do not touch the Neuromod licenses. Do you hear me?
Cool. Very cool indeed. I hear one nearby. Oh shoot. So spooky. Hacking 3, okay. I guess it can't unglue once I glue it. Okay. Nope, that was incorrect. Just stays glued for much longer than the other enemies I've fought. Let's test this, if this works. I kind of feel bad for the turret there. The operator, I should say. Look at me, I was trying so hard. Well, this one I went ahead and hacked. Because my turrets weren't shooting robots before. Only mimics, typhons. I think frayed wire equals... You dick. Nice. Hello. Oh, I guess I killed it. Or none. Didn't think I did. Okay. Okay, so I had this problem. Let me check my map here. I had this problem when we started here. I was stuck in this area for a good while. Let me see if I can find my way out. I think I want to take the stairs up. Lead through the helicopter room. Just the opposite door basically will get me moving the right way. Right, that's the testing room. Thank you. Hey, Cal the Atheist, you still around? Head into the quest objectives. Thanks, December. I think.
Morgan, that
No, maybe
operator
not.
was an earlier defective model. Or something worse. Alex, the Typhon, they're all working against you. Trust yourself. Trust the video you made. We need to get the arming keys and destroy Talos 1 before it's too late.
Really? You might need this. 1529 Morgan.
Did you find something interesting?
Alex's office save. The Arboretum. They've already established that they can do voice synthesis, right? They've been doing a lot of plants for things like that. But one of these isn't actually Alex.
I'll contact you again later.
Got an achievement for it. I don't know if that's a... Is that going to have bad consequences? Bad long-term consequences for me? No, hey. I like that they let you do it. Come on. Email. Send help, please. We're locked in here. Graves has overridden the door lock, so there's no way out of fabrication. We're in the research office upstairs. Utilities. Skill recorder access. Download area map. Cool. Good thing I keep using Neuromods though, right? It's not going to end badly for anyone. I may want to reload. Okay, I wanted to check about that. Pretty sure I did a safety quick save before I beat it to death. Can't trust something more than myself, right? It's got my voice. I totally left it for myself.
Proximity sensor reset.
Can still be finished, sure.
The Typhon have already demonstrated an ability to distort technology, including operator programming.
Yeah, that makes sense. Multiple objectives this way.
Lock submitted.
Bye, turret friend. See you later. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize the cat cam was still on long after Marty left. Whoops. Heading out a loading screen in a minute. They do a pretty good job of like the decontamination chambers. Usually when I look at OBS and make sure everything's looking good. Yeah, I wonder if I got in that room fast enough if I could have like bum rushed January and saved December. Probably not.
Good afternoon, Talos. Safety aboard Talos 1 is everyone's responsibility. Send all help requests or concerns to security@transtar.talos.
Okay. Thought I'd check. You know. No, my turret! Can I, hold on, I might still be able to recover this. Hey, everything's fine, nothing is ruined. Time to go to Psychotronics, like we were supposed to do hours ago. We could get 4 Neuromods in there. Alright, well, I think hacking 2 just paid for itself, right? I'm pretty sure it cost 4. Yeah, that's awesome. Should I grab hacking 3? Or I could get stealth 2. The no effort one. Fix the crap in this room. Veggie blend. That's the only thing, right? God, why would you recycle a Neuromod? Crazed. Oh, I do have 2 stunners. Thank you, I didn't see the other one drop. Give me some of that precious metal. I still have freeze-dried fruit. I wish there was a unique background color for consumable food. The glucosist. There's metal in that. You are entering a maximum security area. Okay.
Eradicator Autotroid version 0.7.6 online. Scanning target, no alien material detected.
Joel Weeks. Can't bring my turret with me. Hey, it's progress time. Psychotronics was built around the Russian Verona 1 satellite, the first encountered Typhon ecology in 1959. Oh. Okay. That's pretty important lore. Alex is safe.
Psychotronics is the opposite of safe, Morgan. What are you after? Someone's helping you. Is it Michaela? Elazar?
I can eavesdrop on your brother's messages. We're in agreement on this one. Get through this place fast as possible. You're looking for a maintenance airlock to a utility tunnel called the G.U.T.S. It'll take you all the way to the top of the station.
Oh, this is a cool room. So is there any benefit to like pressing the sneak button in this game once you have the thing that makes you silent while walking? If anyone happens to know one way or the other. Okay, that's useful information. Not sure, okay. No worries. Thought I'd ask. I was wondering if it makes me, like, extra super sneaky. No, there's one around here. Nice. Okay, so it looks like maybe I don't need to sneak. Hey, you two. Glad I just picked that up. Getting all this value out of it. I feel like I'm just now seeing tons of keypads that have that error on them. I'm gonna fail. It zaps me in the face. Like, how dare you? Miss out on the crowd work out of your night crunch. That was bad. Good enough. Apparently. Glue canister. Oh my god, there's all sorts of stuff here. Bullets, weapon upgrade. Speaking of weapon upgrade, found a couple of those. Let's keep doing shotgun. Ammo capacity up to 5. Range probably isn't that necessary. I'm really not clear on what accuracy does, because I don't think there's any like random rolling when I shoot this game. Historical account of the civil unrest in the Soviet Union, excuse me. Although the relationship between the USSR and the United States had formed in the past few decades, there was little doubt that vestiges of the Iron Curtain still hung icily between the two countries. Indeed, more than a century since its inception, Vladimir Lenin's communist vision still found itself alive and well within the oft-expanded boundaries of Mother Russia. With each new Soviet annexation, the USSR began to find that the public outcry no longer came from just the Americans, but from amongst its own citizens. The Mensheviks, as they came to be known, opposed the aggressive Soviet expansion doctrine. While at first only a minority, the Menshevik movement continued to grow rapidly. Events would ultimately culminate following the Soviet-Indian intervention with the outbreak of civil unrest led by the Mensheviks at the beginning of the Second Purge. Oh, reticle bloom? I guess that makes sense, yeah. Hey, bunch of turrets. Sweet. It's like you knew, game. I had to hack my way in here to get them, so... Security station. Apprehending Dr. Galagos. At the end of the second shift, as per Alex's direct orders, you were to escort Dr. Galagos to the security office in the main lobby. Unlock security booth. Hey, area map. Yeah, I know, right? Implication that the Soviet Union sticks around longer because of JFK not dying. Oh, a morgue. Wonderful. Stop being just adjacent when I say horror adjacent. Sneaky, sneaky. I hear an asshole. Yeah, like USSR was trying to like annex India, it sounded like they were suggesting. Whoa. Hey, friend. Nice. Oh, if there's any incentive for me hacking it again. Certainly doesn't repair it, right? Well, the lore specifically said India in the document. They were going to try to do that, and that led to civil unrest.
Eradicator Autoturret version 0.7.6 online.
Good job, Mr. Turret. That is much better, other than my broken turret, bug turret from before. Yeah, but it said, Soviet Indian intervention. At least that's how I interpret it. Like, things are getting really bad with them annexing other countries. And that's when it, like, boiled over. Starbender Cycle. Book 3, Spatial Delivery. Trevor Pulsar slammed the Talon's engine at overdrive. I think writers secretly love doing this shit. Writing parody hack fiction. He was on urgent business for Empress Tourmaline. Not so secretly. Should go back and see how many games have we played that have had something like that. There was, I think there was one in Alpha Protocol. There's one in Quantum Break. This game. Final Fantasy XIV. Clean room prep.
Ready to scan.
That looks good. Loot, loot, loot. Where's the loot? Oh, that seems good. Another wrench. Funny. Very cool. Yeah, I'm starting to see the matrix of the level design where you start to see, okay, this is like the basic bathroom layout. That's kind of a neat little twist there. That was super cool.
Target, no alien material detected. Checking for updates. Servers.
They tried to barricade themselves in with a glue gun. Against what, I wonder? I love this sort of thing. Shit. Well, not when I don't place the turret correctly. That's better.
Ready to scan.
Very cool. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I was expecting a shenanigan, but I got a little bit too close to it and triggered the event flag.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.7.6 online.
Glue cannon. G.U.T.S. Corpse. Biohazard waste. Psychoscope. That seems like a big deal. 2 neuromods. Mimic detection. That isn't all the load screens, right? Mimic detection. Detection of hidden mimics. That seems useful.
Neuromods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1. Use it to scan the Typhon organisms if you want to learn what makes them tick. You invented it, by the way.
Mark and scan nearby enemies. Oh, wow. 8 hours into the game because I've been dicking around so long. Scanning Typhon reveals new abilities you can acquire by installing neuromods. What? I shouldn't have killed as many as I did. I should have come here first. A 16-hour playthrough gets the Psychoscope in like 2 or 3 hours. The problem they're running into is that, like, Praxis is too good of an incentive for me to explore. Like, if this game just had, like, ammo and medkits and stuff like that lying around, I would not give a shit. I would just bum rush the objectives. Psionic aptitude. Ah. Yeah, because we keep seeing stuff about psi abilities. Oh, unknown abilities. That's cool. I have 3 neuromods. I might want to upgrade the sneak attack. It might let me one-shot some stuff with the pistol. Don't really need sprint without making noise. I think we'll take sneak attack 1 and 2 once we can get them.
More specimens required.
I really like that. Sad that I've killed so many without this thing, right? And once I tag it, it's tagged. Okay. Nice.
No alien material detected. Proximity sensor reset.
I'm right. How long to be users are wrong. Can you not?
More specimens required.
Yes, yes. More specimens. I'm stuck. Stop it, asshole. Come on, man. Sit down.
Ready to scan.
And I'm dead. Some of these war tiles are stronger than you, at least initially. Before attacking head-on, try gaining an advantage by disabling them first. Freeze your enemies in place with glue. Powers of null wave transmitters or the Psychoshock ability. I don't have either of those things. Okay. Yeah, I think I was supposed to come here, like, right away. Surprised that there's 8 hours of content up to here, right? Oh, woof. Has it been that long since I autosaved? No, I still have this thing. Okay. Very good.
Additive adjustment required. Scan complete. More specimens required.
Sweet. I like marking. Big fan of that.
Lock submitted.
I don't know if turrets can shoot up. I guess I'm about to find out. Come on, buddy. Pop your head around. You know you want to. Sweet. Have a limited range they can target. That's fair. Yeah, games like this just go to show how important rearward calibration is if you're trying to get the player to do things. At least for me, I don't know if it's true for every player, but like, you give me something like a Praxis XP system, you give me significant abilities that I care about that make the game easier, more interesting, or unlock things early, I'm going to want to try to do everything. But if your rewards are mostly just extra ammo or small bonuses, then I'm not going to care.
Adjustment required.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
Oh, I see. Is how they make sure that you have it. Sure.
Research complete.
Oh, it's a science operator.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak
That
level.
is what they do,
Excuse me.
as I expected. Okay. So I just unlocked a new Neuromod? I see. Kinetic Blast. Do damage and pushes away anything within 5 meters of the targeted area. Phantom. Mimic Matter. Camouflage yourself by taking the form of a nearby object. That's cool. I like it. Wait, what's that?
All right, Morgan. I know I can't make you stay put, but you're gonna die down there if you don't listen to me. You need to calibrate your psychoscope.
Scan complete.
Shit. I think I
Psionic.
skipped his dialogue. Can I replay it in here? Research. Science operator. Oh. When you scan stuff, you get lore on them. That's cool. Rival laboratory assistant. Phantom. Yeah, this feels like a first hour upgrade, the Psychoscope. Weakness clue, immunity to EMP. Yeah. I really like this scanning. Doesn't like any type of material around.
Good. Sending you the code to a
Gotcha.
safe in Director Kalstrup's office. I'm certain he's hidden Neuromods there. Use them to install one of the Typhon abilities. Do that, maybe you'll live long enough for me to see your face again.
Thanks, Alex. Genova tanks. Just here to make sure that you were able to scan one before you killed it. I'm kind of excited about this scanning. Not only do I want to find all the things, now I want to scan all the enemies. Explains all the question marks we've been seeing in the game so far, though.
Deploying. Ready to scan. Error. Attitude adjustment required. Scanning target.
Broken electric thingy. I think that's just a convenience, if I understood correctly. I hear a friend. By a friend, I mean a mimic. Are you serious?
Scan complete.
Alien research. Mimic matter. Interesting.
New psionic aptitude available.
I like having that. I like that they start putting it in crazy places now that you have that. I knew you were a mimic. Guess I still got the sneak attack damage. Can't trick me, you son of a bitch. There's a recycler in this room too, it looks like. Panpsychism. Greek. All, everything, whole, soul. All basic physical constituents of the universe have yo, recycler. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's a good choice on their end. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Thanks. I think I may have had an extra wrench as well. Free metal, nice. It's a whole Neuromod. Tool of blue guts. I know, right? Six Neuromods. So try to get sneak attack. Typhon mimesis. Earlier models postulated that the mimic reformed its molecular structure, actually replicating the atomic makeup of a target object. Now hypothesize that mimics are not changing shape at all. When they mimic an object, the mimic is no longer objectively present in this universe. The mimic swaps with an object in a parallel reality, maintains a conscious link, a type of paradimensional entanglement to the object in our universe. That's fucking cool. It's a neat little sci-fi twist. Cabin. Alright, I'll open the thing. And this is where you're basically guaranteed to get the Neuromod fabrication plan if you didn't get it earlier.
If you scan enough Typhon organisms, you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful, but they're the reason we're in this mess. For one thing, the station's defensive turrets will identify you as an alien threat. There might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to lose yourself.
That's cool. So is that only if you spend on psi abilities? That's a thing. Video retrieved from deep storage and ready for playback. Ooh, this is cool. Director level authorization confirmed. First contact, 1960. Okay, I'll stay away from him then. Guess that's this game's... Oh, it's like somewhere in here? I see. This game's equivalent of a moral choice. 1960, huh? Weaver. 1965. I think the implication from the beginning of the game is that people weren't privy to this mimic thing, right? This is like a government or corporate secret. Oh, I see. Nice. Very cool. Esteemed colleague Dr. Galagos is posing a problem. Let's talk to you, Looking Glass. ASAP. Patient Takagi insists she got her hand caught in a piece of machinery, but her wounds show evidence of bite marks, human bite marks. Someone bit her finger off. Huh. When I asked security if they could find the fingers so I could at least reattach them, they said the machine had ground them up. What is going on? Telepath rejection. Full report still pending concerning the last experiment with some volunteer prisoner. Typhon Psychocratis initially evidenced interest in the subject, but then failed to colonize subject's mind. Developed a strong aversion, in fact. Experiment halted at 5:01 30 minutes. Morgan News request. 37's under recovery. There's this interesting idea that the protagonist might kind of be a bad guy, but it's very, very KOTOR-like, right? Because of memory loss. Kaji and 37. Cool. This is pretty great. I really like the direction of the lore in this game so far. I think I was at like peak enjoyment at the very beginning when the Looking Glass thing happened and we ran into the mimics for the first time. You could have that, you know, the narrative superposition. There's so many cool places they could take this, but the direction they're going with it is still pretty cool. I guess that and finding out about JFK. Why would I want to turn the power off? How many neuromods do I have total? 4. Okay, I need 6 for the max sneak attack bonus. Although, isn't there some security upgrades that make me do more damage? 20%. 50%. I'll get the sneak attack bonus first. It only shuts down the power in that room, though, right? No new data because I've already scanned one. Okay.
Attitude adjustment required.
Thought I heard some tick-ticking. Are you guaranteed to get a mimic detecting chipset as one of your first ones? Or is that just random chance? Genova.
More specimens required.
First one's always mimic detection. Okay, that's cool.
Ready to scan.
So I could totally see them doing that on purpose.
Diagnostic psionic aptitude available. I have FF. Nominal. Power level. Actuators. Nominal. Telecast. Please contact engineering.
Malfunction in this one, huh? Must be why I was able to scan it earlier. Sci-fi terminal.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Psychoscope calibrated. This looks like progress. Let me go. I think there's a elevator over here I can use. Oh, that was just the way I came. Never mind. I didn't realize it was an elevator that got me in here. Yeah, so they kind of set you up to think I'm going to have to deal with freaking out about mimics the whole game, and then they give you an OP thing that lets you detect them right away. I dig that. One of the few forced chipsets. Can I only see it through the psychoscope? Mimic detector? So use that as a way to get your attention up there to climb up on it. Smart.
Scanning. No type of material. Testing. Debug build version 0.7.6. Verbose on.
No new data means there's nothing new I can get from scanning it, right? Whew, cutting that close. Not so great. Well, that didn't go so well. So every enemy can only be scanned a certain number of times, and you've gotten all the abilities associated with them, basically. You know, you never want to do progress. Oh god, are you serious?
Morgan, a warning. If you scan
I
enough
thought I
type
tapped it a few more times. Oh, that
organisms,
sucks.
you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful, but they're the reason we're in this mess.
That was forever ago.
The station's defensive turrets will identify you as an alien threat. There might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to...
I did get rid of the extra gun, right? Okay, so I think I just have to rescan the ones in here real quick.
Error log submitted.
Scan complete. More specimens required. Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
The other one was empty, I think. That was everything that was out here before it loaded the autosave. Oh, my mouse wasn't focused on the window, so it didn't take it. Lame. Lame. No new data. So did I get more lore data for maxing out that log? Or just new abilities? There's one down here now, right? Waited it long enough to get the scan in.
Hello.
Whoa, what happened to all my pistol ammo? Is there a bug with I had like 60 left. The autosave shit the bed or something? I know I didn't accidentally, like, grind it up. I may have accidentally recycled it, you think?
No type of material detected.
Okay, well, let me see. I'll make a save and then see if I can recover it. It stores the last few saves. What the fuck?
Hello, Dr. U.
That was it. Thanks, Leon. I don't know how or why that happened, but... Does anyone know why that could have occurred? I definitely didn't switch to inventory before I switched to pistol. Yeah. Yeah, but I have to be in the inventory to hit the drop button, don't I? That's what's confusing.
Hello.
While standing there? I'll have to go back and watch the VOD, maybe it'll be obvious. Yeah.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
I really honestly didn't think I had pressed anything like that.
Hello.
Scan complete. More specimens required. Scan complete.
Mimic Matter 2. Oh, I see. So each individual thing that you scan gives you has an ability that's tied to it. That's pretty awesome. Slightly more complex machines such as turrets. 2 psi per second.
Satellite aptitude available.
Come on, pop over the edge. You know you want to. Good warping places. Oh, he's like through a grate. So in that specific case, no new data means I can't scan that particular mimic anymore, right? %200 damage is pretty good.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
What's up? Kill him before I head up there if I can. I like that they make this really like turning on the Psychoscope gets in the way of your field of view. I think that's a good thing. It fixes the Arkham Asylum detective mode problem where like why wouldn't I have it on all the time? Well, I can't see my ammo HUD. I can't see anything on the edges of my vision. Come on, man, you were close enough for me to hit before. I know that's a mimic, but can I scan it? Weird. I guess I don't have line of sight to it or something. It's bumping around. You asshole.
More specimens required.
I really like that you have to get them while they're alive, too. I already scanned that guy. I haven't fully scanned that one, right? So right above me. Oh, I think it got me stuck. That's funny. Slowly but surely, not slow enough apparently. Let's jump on this one. What you doing up there, buddy? Sweet. Got some more pistol bullets. Petri dish sample. Coming up here was 100%. Like, was it though? I was hoping you would at least have like a Neuromod or something. Womp womp. No other reason to go up here as far as I can tell.
Scanning target, no alien material. Attitude adjustment required. Ready to scan. Target lost. Scan complete.
Coffee cup. I love the dramatic zoom in. Nice. Parts. I can like tag it so it's red, right?
Alien threat detected.
Thank you, turret friend. Also, thank you for not shooting me. Note. What does that say? Not a mimic. Oh, that's funny. How many of these are there? That's really cool. I love that there's little, like, lore via placement of objects. Skyrim style. Okay, there's like one object. So the coffee cup didn't have one, I assume? Feels good. What do the notes break down into, I wonder? Not a mimic. It'd be funny if like one of them was wrong, right? Shit. God damn it. Intrinsic value. How do you set it instead of throwing it? I thought it was just you face something and tap the button instead of pressing and holding it. Funnier if the note was a mimic. Yeah. They killed that one for me.
Alien threat detected.
It was over here, right?
Hello,
Grab all that goop again, but...
Scanning target. No type of material detected.
The spare parts all have notes on them also. Funny stuff. Alright, let's try the recycler again without blowing ourselves up. That was from 100 health too, you do not want to be standing next to that thing. Bad news bears. Get the organs off this one, there we go. That shit's too funny. It's a phantom. What's up, buddy?
Hello, Dr.
Let's see here. That didn't count as a sneak attack.
Eradicator auto turret
Oh, new item? Null wave transmitter. Developed in Psychotronics, a null wave transmitter emits a burst of signals to suppress the psionic abilities of anyone caught in the blast for a short time. Huh. That makes me worried that I'm going to be fighting humans very soon. That and the other thing that mentions humans. You can use the stun gun on humans. Like, oh. Oh, this game's great.
Hello, Dr. U.
Alright, let's try this again. Quick save right before I do it. See, anytime I use a recycler, I should probably quick save. Just out of an abundance of caution. Where is it at? Right, I can hold Y. A good way to farm for metal. I have the recipe to craft recyclers, don't I? I feel like I should totally try to farm for metal with that. Have to see it to make sure that I'm making a net profit, right, is the hard part. Go away. I gotta start being cautious with my spare parts. I'm overspending lately. Okay, on the one hand, I really like the scanning system. On the other, I'm very glad that the game, there's a maximum number of scans that you need for each enemy type, so you don't have to feel like you can't just kill stuff when you run into it. I was kind of worried that you would always have to scan before you kill them.
Through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic. You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think we could get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. Say the word.
Helen Barker Combs, status report 37. Prisoner has shown signs of further instability in the last 24 hours, demonstrated morbid curiosity and small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them. There's no diagnosis that seemed to be rapid onset pica. There was no evidence of this prior to exposure to the telepath. We're not ruling out suicide attempts, but the subject isn't making an effort to hide it. Performing an endoscopic exam next shift to make sure nothing is lodged in the esophagus. Suicide watch update. Prisoner hasn't been given any sedatives to keep his system clean for upcoming surgery. No food either. Only water. He doesn't do much except rock back and forth, staring at some point in the wall and mumbling to himself in Russian. Cephalectomy. God, just about all we're going to get out of 37 by talking. I want you to schedule surgery for the next few days. Let's get it out and do analysis as soon as possible. We're a pretty evil corporation, aren't we? You explain how mimics arrived here and how at least one survived in the vacuum inside the Kletka for so long. They can move to an adjacent dimensional bubble where time passes much more slowly, shifting back with the appropriate stimulus, e.g. prey. Oh. From the mimic's perspective, the 6 million year journey to our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. They are the ultimate trapdoor spiders. That's pretty great. Pretty cool. Wow, 2 Neuromods just sitting around. I don't even know what you're doing. 6 gets me to Sneak Attack 2. Okay. And we'll get back into doing progression-related upgrades. I just wanted something that would consume my other resources a bit. And now that I see how many, like, psi abilities there are, gotta be enough in the game. Typhon Nightlight testing. Note. Put another nightlight as requested. Up the phycoluminescence. This time the Typhon ought to follow the lure like an imprint duckling. That's cool. Just in case you hadn't used one of those yet. Someone dead behind this thing? What the heck is back here? The fuck is this? Huh, it's weird. I really like the sound design in this game. It's like radiation.
There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air.
They are like spiders.
Why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
Yeah, like, all the conversations with Alex are super interesting so far. Purple Mimic.
More specimens required.
Greater Mimic? Okay, that makes sense. Regeneration 1, ooh. Well... might need to get at least one Typhon power. Okay, so it's mimicking what it's seeing. Ha! That's cool. There's a lot of really rad lore objects in this game. That's the Weaver. You know that they're not a friend. Discredited, debated hypothesis. Hallucinogenic field. Mimic-restrictive field that causes observers to think they see the object. Transmutation. Mimic literally reconfigures its atoms and molecules while somehow maintaining its own subjective consciousness. Topic dimension. Mimic swaps places with the object in a parallel dimension but stays connected via a wormhole. It's really fun. Using the Mossbauer spectroscopy. We track hyperfine splitting of an isotope embedded in the target object, in this case a standard TriStar coffee mug. Creatures seem to have a weird affinity for them. The Mimic actually altered its atomic structures to duplicate the target object, and we would expect the reading to be consistent in the duplicated object. When the alteration occurred, the reading was present, but the frequency had changed. The new object was on a different time scale than the original. Suppress Mimic's abilities. Basically makes it so it can't transform anymore, I see. And can't use any abilities. After the last 6 months here, I'm going with 4. Magic. Pocket dimension, transmutation, hallucinogenic field. I like that there's like 3 or 4 places where you can read about this whole... They swap places with an object in a parallel dimension thing. Caves are all handcrafted. What are we playing? This is Talos Principle Road to Gehenna? Does that ring any bells? Dr. Gus Lanzetta? What if I told you he worked with us for a week? 1 week. A week before the entire science staff had last quarter's neuromods removed. This badge in a locker. What's that all about? And I'm playing this on PC. I think it's on all platforms though, isn't it? I like that after they introduce the scanning mechanic, they provide you with several mimics that you can scan safely. It's pretty cool. Mitsuko Tokaji, Cognitive Sciences.
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor, neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon.
Guess where they're going with
It was
this.
successful.
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences.
Or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino, he has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
The implication is the reason, you know, the pretty standard sci-fi jank to like have your unobtainium thing. You know, maybe it's a monster and be like, oh, if people eat the monsters, they get superpowers, and just kind of hand wave it and be like, yeah, it's mysterious. You know, we just wanted to do 2 things. We wanted to have superpowers and we wanted to have monsters. So we just kind of said that they were related and just take our word for it, right? But I could see them doing some stuff where they actually explain why using Typhon matter gives you these extraordinary abilities. Like if they're talking about parallel dimension swapping, it could be kind of cool if you're like swapping parts of your brain with the neurons of an alternate version of you who knows how to do those things, which is why when you remove the neuromod, you lose memories because you don't have those neurons anymore. Anyway, it's silly, but like they're setting it up to actually be able to explain it and not just hand wave it as we had 2 ideas and we want to make them 1 idea. Shit. Get out of dodge. Big red button, where? Oh, I'm not going in here yet. This looks like progress. Okay. I think that's mostly just a shortcut, right? Effectively. So I've already been out there and that was locked before. It's the chair. Right. Okay, it looks like I gotta increase my pistol damage a little bit. I'd like to be able to one-shot mimics. I'm gonna have a couple paths to do that. Nice. For current research projects, new tests, anyone? Check lab equipment, instruments and apparatus. Give data and results. Where is Morgan? Missing? That seems good. Whatever that thunking is, I'm sure it's not going to be a problem. Avery. No wave transmitter, petri dish. Oh, James Galagos. See a lot of messages about him. Shit, that was a bad decision. That was an extremely bad decision. Need to find some more greater mimics. Stuck in the ground there, buddy? I got you. Probably should have expected this. Really? Surprise attack on Mimic. Oh shit, hello friend.
Obstruction detected. Clear aperture.
Ah, wrong gun. This one, please. So much noise I'm making here. Okay, so distance is a problem. That went fine. Everything's fine. Galagos.
Hello, Dr. Kelstrup? I wanted to follow up on my request to view one of the volunteer abdication contracts.
Anna, you're supposed to be off today.
I had some free time, so I thought...
I've already told you, the VACs are sealed documents. My hands are tied.
But isn't there some allowance for the researchers? I mean, my God, I'm the one pushing the button.
Look, I understand. I really do. You wouldn't be human if this was easy.
I just want to be sure.
Believe me, everything we've done is perfectly legal.
That's because Talos 1 is in extra-national space. There are no laws.
Anna, you're tired. It's affecting your judgment. Now, I've tolerated it for a while, but enough is enough. You need to take some time. Understood?
Yes,
Ah,
Dr.
yes.
Kelstrup. I understand.
Good. Oh, look, you've made me late for a meeting with Alex.
A classic antique bookshelf filled with banana peels. Conducting a survey of parapsychological meta-analysis. For example, conducting a meta-analysis on over 2,000 Gansfeld trials wherein participants were subjected to mild sensory deprivation in order to test for telepathy reveals a hit rate of 39%. The results are statistically significant, meaning that the success rate is above what can be explained by chance alone. Something spooky is going I love that the first part is like, okay, that sounds scientific. And it's like, there's no denying it. Something spooky is going on. Whoa, the fuck? When did you happen? What you get for looking at the floor, right? I think I'm going to work my way back to the recycler real quick because I have a bunch of things to toss in there. I might try to figure out what the requirements are for making my own recyclers. See if I can find some sort of loop where I can generate net materials, you know?
Hello, Dr. Yu.
What's up?
Take a good look. Everything happening on Talos 1 started
The
here.
Weaver.
You were so driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's when you began to drift away from me.
Common name Weaver. G.U.T.S. Along with mimics, Weavers were some of the first Typhon encountered near the Verona 1. Okay, so this is one of the beholder things that maybe had all the crap in it. Chosen mimic is sung repeatedly by the others, triggering a rapid change. Central to the Typhon ecology, largely is vectors for production for some of the other species. Well, it's a substance known as coral. Oh, that's so nice. I love all the nouns in this.
Understanding what they're after, what they're building, just need a little more time.
Cool. Should have walked forward over here earlier to scope that out. Always wear your psychoscope. Yeah. Well, I came down here for a reason. Let's go ahead and do that thing. Labs B. I thought maybe it was downside. I think maybe I have to backtrack a little bit to get to it. Hold up. Because it was in the doctor guy's office.
Hello, Doctor.
Yeah, here it is.
Hello.
So I don't know why I would unpower this place. Recycler, everything. Not that though. Anything but that. Transfer junk. T-Rad, fish sticks. Popstar, bourbon. Oh, if you shut it off, then you can deal with it? I see. Thanks. Thanks. I wish it would, like, highlight when you've got duplicates of something. And glue gun, again. Okay, so I can make 3. Okay, and a recycler. I don't have the ability to make one yet. Got it. Neuromods. Telepathy. Create a shield for 20 seconds, which prevents the next enemy attack from damaging you. Enemies that attack the shield are repelled. Phantom Genesis. Create a phantom that will fight for you from a human corpse. Ah. From the Weaver. I see. Cool. Alright, so we have 4 now. I've got all the stealth upgrades I wanted. I was going to grab firearms 1. Increase the chance that my pistol shot will one-shot mimics. And then... let's see... range, accuracy... Very cool. Alright. Back to business.
Hello.
This area is mostly done. Hit the airlock. Dead turret. Dead people. Okay, I think I've been through all that area. How about this way? Shit! What's up, friend?
Hello.
Hello, indeed. A critical attack against Helen Barker Combs. Awesome. Anti-rad pharma fabrication plant. Oh, hey, healer. Nice.
TranStar
Are you here for an appointment?
490 medical class operator ready to deploy.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day.
I have.
All done. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
Thank you, not Tom Kenny.
I didn't see you there.
You excuse me, please? Thank you. Oh, containment. Yeah, this looks great. Must be the other side of the fiery hallway. Or maybe not. This is that. I love... they do a really good job of reminding you... oh shit, that's not good. They do a really good job of reminding you about the glue gun by having bits of it in the open world. I think that's really neat. Thanks, Fire. Ben was sitting next to me and he heard Andrea get in from her trip. He got up and made a little effort meow and went running to the door. Spare plasma bag. Yeah, most areas where you're like, they kind of expect you to use the glue gun to go places or do things, it seems like they put a little bit of the goop there. That's very cool. Oh, there's a Neuromod in there. Whoa, a living person? It's a prisoner, it looks like.
Research complete.
Homo sapiens, weak against glue, psychic stun, immune to EMP. Human. Humans, like most mammals, possess a low natural psychoactive potential. Attempts to alter brain function through artificial means are usually temporary at best or harmful and addictive at worst. Addition of the redacted derived from the Typhon organisms temporarily weakens the elasticity of human neuron connections and allows for the addition of new synthetic neurons. Removal of the serum will cause the human body to reject the new neurons and connections, effectively resetting the brain back to its original state. Greater Mimic. Advanced mimicry ability has on numerous occasions demonstrated the capability of reproducing objects whose size and complexity far outstrip the abilities of any of our other specimens. Many of these reproductions appear to be fully functioning. Phantoms are not wholly alien. Created by weavers using human remains, phantoms have been known to exhibit human-like neural patterns. It is noted in the observation log, while phantoms may also attempt to reproduce human phrases, don't appear to retain any form of actual speech or human comprehension. Use glue to slow them down. Telekinetic projectiles pack a big-ass punch that can be dodged. Tracking bracelets on them are still active, yeah. So I get more and more log entries, like how I can deal with them after I scan a certain number of them, right?
I missed you too.
Alright, this is about to be fun. Material extraction. What's up, human?
Hey! Hey, over here! Come closer. What, you need guns?
This is my...
Ammo? I saw one of them science types go into that armory. Saw him punching the code. You get me out of here.
This is my little sister.
I'll let you have it. My name's Aaron. Aaron Ingram. Come on now, goddammit, let me out.
Quest record. White mail, human trafficking, kidnapping, solicitation of a minor, distribution of controlled substances, fraudulent impersonation. Got a nice, like, Texas accent for someone from Siberia.
What are you reading? A rap sheet, huh? Look, I'm telling you, on my mama's grave, that is a stack of lies meant to make pushing that button easier on you. Okay, fine, listen. I want to be honest. Some of it probably is true.
That's cool.
I've done some wrong in my days.
I like the way they've set that up over time, too.
Come on, y'all got to let me out of here. I never did anything to those kids. I was just getting them out of a bad spot, that's all. Now, the real criminals, they didn't like how I was chipping away at their pile of rubles. They got their claws sunk deep in the government. Got me shipped off to the gulag. That's how I ended up here, see? No reason to keep me locked up in here anymore. Now that's what I'm talking about. Some human decency, friend. You're the one person that showed me any real kindness, and you can believe I won't forget it. If you still want that code, it's 8714.
Thank you. Hopefully it's not something I can hack. Something I almost could have been able to hack. Hey, Lovely. Welcome back.
Thank you. Are you the prey, or are they the prey?
That's a really good question. Yeah, this is the room you can see from the outside.
Hey, everybody. Just got back from Las Vegas. Why not both?
Ooh, silenced pistol, shotgun shell.
Y'all just, like, get along?
What, me and the alien things?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a turret in here. Awesome. And a bunch of weapons, dude. Save the guy, for sure. I'm guessing, like, you're basically choosing between going for a physical build versus going for a psychic build, though.
Yes, Marty? Can I help you?
He's a hungry kitty. Got one Neuromod. I need several to do anything, okay. How was your flight?
Uneventful.
That's good.
It was late by like 10 minutes, but...
It could be much worse.
Yep, I do not really care about that. Yeah, when I got to the airport, there were a bunch of people in line for the like Southwest service desk. And there's a lady in front of me at the soda store who was complaining that she's not going to get in till midnight, so something bad happened to one of the flights.
Poltergeist, where are you? Okay, this is probably where you're meant to first run into these.
I'm headed out there as we speak.
What do you think happened?
Hard to say until I lay eyes on it. Could be some micrometeoroids punched a hole. Rare, but it happens.
Okay, good. Hopefully it's just that.
Is there something you're not telling me?
No, of course not. It's just that storage room has classified exotic materials. We really can't have it be inaccessible.
I understand.
You sure about this? Not too late to flush it all out in airlock, you know.
I'm sure. Are you having second thoughts?
No way. I'm in. It's just... I'm not the one incriminating myself.
There's no happy ending for me either way. I'm trying not to think about it.
Sorry.
Did you make arrangements?
Mitchell's on board. He's gonna bring me food.
I don't need to know the details. Better that way. It has to happen on your next rotation. I put everything in a package labeled Mementos. The package is in my cabin. It's got to go to every media outlet imaginable.
Got it.
And Quentin?
That's gonna end well for everyone involved.
Security is already scrutinizing me more than usual.
Let's see, where does the map send us? There's a door to the south. I guess I can go all the way around on the other side. I haven't done that yet. Let me grab my turret, buddy. Not excited to fight that poltergeist. The last fight didn't go super great. Have I not been through that door there? No, I guess not.
Hello, Dr. U.
More glue.
Adjustment required.
Live exam morgue. I'm sure this is a great idea.
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something.
Sorry, lady with the log. I need to hack this thing in case there are robots later. Shit.
Access to the guts is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started. Back in the 60s and 70s, the first research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable. They have no speech of their own, no language. They don't even seem to see us.
Speed scan. Oh yeah, I need to get another
Not
slot
like we see
first.
ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us, of course. I'm not a person. Not like you.
Live exam procedure in progress. Local lockdown in effect until procedure terminates.
Termination. Phantom Genesis. Please ensure there's a cadaver in the enclosure and activate psychoscopes prior to opening the containment cylinder. This is probably a really bad idea.
Oh, that person might be alive. You're trying to help them, right?
Warning. Examination theater compromised.
More specimens required.
Warning. Examination theater compromised.
Run away!
Warning, examination theater compromised.
I'm up all I can.
Warning, examination theater compromised.
People are quick to project
Shotguns are the
features
best.
and things they don't
Whatever.
understand. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons. For all their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't.
Not be dicks?
Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.
Which helps you not be a dick.
Yeah. Pretty much. They're like space spiders that they're called mimics, and the way that they work is that they can shapeshift, but they don't really shapeshift. They swap locations with an object in a parallel universe temporarily.
Okay.
So like it looks like they like turn into a coffee cup, and you shoot the coffee cup and they turn back into a mimic. It's kind of cool. What's down here? It's the morgue. It's a mimic. Fucking fantastic. I think it saw me though.
Hey, there's only a little one.
The little ones are frustrating because they're very fast. It's currently just pretending to be dead. There's another one in here too. That's the one. You're not really a thing. Yeah, there's a room I was in where every object in the room had a post-it note on it that said "not a mimic."
Couldn't they mimic the post-it note?
Yeah, that was what this name was saying. That would be funny. We're on an L2 space station. Oh, son of a bitch. Should have noticed it.
Poor little guy.
Oh, I thought I heard one. I really like the sound design, the little tick 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 sound when they're nearby. I am an idiot. I'm indisposed. Calcer wants to discuss some urgent matter. Science operator lets itself in the morgue with a half hour on the dot every day. Shadow, slip in. Say you were still the same person before your mods went in. So they like use the mimics to like install upgrades in people's brains to make them do crazy stuff. And my personal theory, I don't know if this is true, is that having mimic material in your brain means that like your neurons swap places with someone else's neurons in another dimension or something. That's why you can suddenly lift fridges and stuff.
Coming through.
And the person in the other universe suddenly can't lift bridges?
I don't know yet. I guess we'll see. We haven't really explored the specifics of parallel dimensions. They're just saying there is a coffee cup in a parallel dimension that gets pulled in. That's why I can lift refrigerators. Also, this is an alternate universe where Kennedy wasn't assassinated, and the US and Russia cooperated for space exploration. So there's some cool stuff with that. Morgue. No matching keycard. Okay. Freaking me out, engineering operator. Where are you? I want his shields upgrade.
Operator approach.
Yes, please. Where are you, though? Maybe he's above me? think he is. Okay. Oh, there he is. Hey, come down.
Is that a friend?
It is a friend. Hopefully if I glue him down, it doesn't kill him. Sorry, didn't mean to hurt you. Just wanted you to not be stuck in the ceiling. Thank you. He healed my armor.
Nice.
Because he's a friend. Ooh, bullets. I didn't make it in here because there's a Neuromod. Oh yeah, that's the one I don't have the key card for yet. Alright. So I don't think I can use the glue gun to climb up to where it was. I don't think I need to though, I can just use the elevator. Live exam. Can't do anything else with it, right? Can look at the Weaver. There's a force field. Okay, so the Weaver can resurrect corpses through these force fields. Gotcha.
Kind of looks like a uterus.
That's a good observation. Yeah. I think that might be on purpose because they're the reproductive organ of the mimics, and they like weave light filaments. Hello. Let's not turn that on. Doo-doo. I like how there's a couple different music tracks they use for mimics versus phantoms. So ultimately where we want to go. Oh, do these guys get destroyed by something? I guess so. I think I missed whatever killed them. Still a phantom in here. Whoa, he just teleport right in front of me?
Eradicator auto turrets. TranStar's last-ditch defense against an outbreak. Flimsy, but they're easy to fabricate. Best part is the built-in Psychoscope tech. They can discriminate between alien and human targets. Shouldn't be a problem for you, since you're not an alien.
So the protagonist is a silent protagonist, but there's all these audio logs and there's an AI that's based on me that's like, because like the protagonist lost her memory at the beginning of the game. So like the old me is talking to me throughout the whole game. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of cool that the protagonist has a voice actress, but when you play as her, she doesn't say anything because you're controlling her. It's a really neat way to do silent protagonist. Actually, I don't think we want to go out that way just yet. Go search this hull breach. Hey, thanks for the follow, Bloody Frenzy. How are you? That is the location of the Weaver. Really? I thought that was like a pick-upable thing, I guess not.
Everyone here, he's gonna be on a panel at TwitchCon about balancing family life and streaming. Just becoming his like go-to conference topic.
Get my work in. Is a phantom over here? Really? Oh, this is the one I was fighting before. Ow, asshole.
I mean, you shot first. Just saying.
Yeah, you raise a good point. They're very mean if you let them get close to you. Alright, let's go to this new area. Hi, Ben. Are you starving?
Hey, little guy. He's a little.
His tail's going. He's pissed.
He's a little furry.
And so angry.
I missed you very much. Yes, I did.
That looks bad. What's that all about? Gravity utility tunnel system. Oh, guts. Safety first. Psychotronics. There's a recycler down here. Sweet. I can hack it.
Hey, Ben.
Oh, I got confused. I thought I was starting on the right side. Shit.
Oh, there you go, Ben. Did you miss me?
I'm gonna get zapped in the face. Womp womp. Wrong button. Quest operator. I don't know what a red one is.
TranStar Cobalt 14 Engineering.
Suit healer. Hey, it's a recycler. Let's give it all my junk. And I've got extra shotguns that I didn't realize. Oh, I must have gotten those from the armory before. Got an extra glue gun. And no food for once.
Do you get like money back?
I converted into biological material, metal. I'm actually not sure what the orange one is, and exotic alien material. It makes little cubes. And I can use those to craft synthetic. Yeah. Oral, there comes a time in every man's life when he looks for the future, our future. Do me the honor of accepting this proposition of affection and stupid. Poor guy. He's trying.
Operator approach.
Guts. Electrical fault is still an issue in subsection 19. I don't know the replacement components be available so I can get this repair underway. Parts are on the way. Can I get some of the parts in here?
Coming through.
Yeah, there's cyclers, a cool concept too.
Watch out.
This game's kind of like a shooter RPG, like BioShock.
Careful.
Going to the aggro crag.
Gravity detected.
Alright, oh, it has the controls on the screen. That's helpful. EMP charge fabrication plant. I need a recycler fabrication plant.
These tunnels run the entire length of the station, mostly conduit carrying the bare necessities: power, water, air. But operators also use it to deliver supplies from the cargo bay up to the Arboretum. Given the small number of crew assigned here, I would expect Typhon presence to be minimal as well. But that's probably a bad assumption.
Appreciate your honesty, past you. Also didn't mean to shoot that. Music here is pretty cool. This is a long hallway, it's not the long hallway. Yeah, I like with the music playing in a game that doesn't use music a lot of the time. This game's use of music is pretty similar to Half-Life 2. But like I said earlier, I like that it has specific tracks for different kinds of enemies. Like there's a mischievous mimic song. There's a scary "You Got Aggroed by a Phantom" song. Magnetosphere, cargo tunnel. Well, she assumed incorrectly. That was interesting. Didn't get a chance to scan it before it blew up. Didn't actually see what killed it either.
Research complete.
Cystoid nest. That's a good word. I like the word cystoid. It's a good thing, right? Outer layer of each cystoid nest appears to be made up of an exceptionally thin layer of the same material that makes up most Typhon. Indeed, the nest appears to be just as fragile as the cystoids themselves, making it less of a protective structure and more like a living mine. Oh, okay. Man, something that I think is super fun is the first game I ever played that tried to do this was Metroid Prime. So Metroid Prime lets you scan everything in the game, and it has all of the classic Metroid enemies in it, like little spiky guys that walk on things and things that like explode and run up to you. But what was fun about Metroid Prime is that it would try to like explain why those stupid video game enemies evolved. Like, why would something evolve to blow itself up? Why would something evolve to, like, shoot fireballs? And it would come up with cool things like, oh, when this thing explodes, it sends spores everywhere so it can reproduce. So, anyway, they're doing something similar with this. So the more I'm playing this, the more I'm seeing that it has quite a bit in common with Metroid Prime. It's got progression upgrades. It's got the scanner. It's got a silent protagonist. It's got no cutscenes. Why would something evolve to become this door? Yeah, there's a thing that's like an eyeball door that you have to shoot to open. And like they even made one out of that. Whoa. What is radioactive over here? So as a mine, can I just shoot them to make them go kaboom? I can.
Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs and get into pajamas.
Okay. See you soon. Seems bad. It's a lot of things.
All specimens required.
Hey, Ben.
That's not one entity, right? Several entities that I can scan.
Research complete.
Cystoid. Kinetic Blast 1. This is where that time slow power would be super useful. Can I pick it up now? Nope. Cool. Okay, since Andrea is home early and we went over a little last week, I'm gonna wrap a bit early here, so I'm gonna try to get in this next area and then we'll save. Let you know what's coming up next. This is a really cool little connecting level, though. I'm digging it. I don't know what the source of the radiation is. You're on fire. There we go. Doesn't look like the cystoids leave any loot behind. Maintenance tunnel 2 hacking. Let's do that real quick and then we'll call it. Cystoids don't have loot. Okay, thanks. Nor do their nests. Thank you. Okay, future Marstead. Just keep going straight to the Arboretum. There's all kinds of crazy shit you want to check out there.